What's up, everybody? What's going on, boys and girls? How are you all doing today? Before I get started, a big happy Mother's Day to all of our TTG fam mothers that are out there. Hope everybody had a nice, enjoyable weekend. Hope you guys spent some time with family and friends, but are ready to get down to business as we are going to be starting off this week on the right foot, figuring how we're going to make some money. We had a huge week last week, and we're going to look to ride that momentum coming into here this week. Welcome, everybody, to the True Trading Group live stream. First off, before we get started here today, I've got an awesome live stream in store for all of you. We're literally going to be discussing how to identify opportunities in the markets next week. But before I get started, I first want to thank our partners over at Benzinga for once again supporting our live stream, guys. Please take a moment and give them a follow on Twitter, guys, at Benzinga, okay, at BENZINGA. Their Twitter handle is right there at the bottom of your screen. Guys, so go ahead and give Benzinga a follow. Thank you so much to our amazing partners at Benzinga for supporting us on this live stream. Now, if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to not only the right place, but you've come to the place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream on your own social media, okay? We go live here, guys, 6 nights a week. So I want you guys to share this stream on your own social media channels. Let's get as many traders on here as we can. Let's help as many traders as we can. True Trading Group is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading education platform and community where we all have the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Like I said, 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here on this YouTube channel, totally free, where myself, other TTG pro traders, and special guests drop golden nuggets and free education and lessons that can help you become a better trader. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader. I'm now the current head trader at True Trading Group, and along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading in TTG. We do day trading, swing trading, options, advanced option strategies, shorting, long-term investing, and more. There's literally something in True Trading Group for everybody, regardless of your trading style or your level of experience. I started my career working for a fund in New York City right out of college. 2007 was my very first job. I was lucky, fortunate that that was my first experience and my first lesson and education on how I learned how to trade. I didn't have to scour through YouTube or figure it out in my mother's basement. Okay. But 2008 came right after 2007, and that's the Great Recession. That was the housing market crisis. That when all hell broke loose, the markets crashed 50-60% between 08 and 09. But I actually went on to thrive in that environment, receiving one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards in 2008. But it didn't start out that way. Before they ever let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an educational training program. This is what set me on the path to become the trader that I am here today. This is how I learned how to trade. I was taught. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. No gimmicks, just hardcore professional education on Wall Street at the firm that I was working at right out of college. Okay. I've since taken that education, I've simplified it, and I've paired it with today's top premium trading tools, and I've made it all available to my TTG members on the TTG platform. And I use that word platform specifically because True Trading Group is a lot more than just courses and a chat room. It is a platform that gives you access to all of these different tools and resources to help you become the best traders that you guys possibly can. Tonight's live stream is going to be awesome. We had a huge week last week. We were 5 for 5, all green days. We had some monster trades mixed in there and all different variety, small caps, large caps, long, short, options. I mean, we had a monster week last week, and we're going to look to ride that momentum as I am pushing, okay? When markets heat up, I push. And folks, I am in 7th gear right now after the week we had last week. This is one of the best starts to a month that I have ever seen, and I have my pedal to the metal going into next week. And I'm excited to share with you guys where I see opportunities and how I plan on making money this week. And we're going to share all that with you guys on this live stream. But first, I'm going to give some time for people to log on. I want to give some time for people to come on and join us. I know it's Mother's Day. A lot of people may be finishing up dinner, or maybe they're spending some time with family. So I'm going to do a 20-minute Q&A session to start off this live stream. This is going to be your opportunity to ask me questions. I want you guys to go ahead and start typing questions right in chat, and we'll throw them up on the screen. Then we're going to get into the weekly market outlook. What are we going to be looking at this week? What are some catalysts that could potentially move markets? Then we're going to cover how to identify the best opportunities in the stock and crypto markets for May 2021 and going into this week, guys. And along the way through each part, we will be covering some trading psychology lessons as well that are going to help you overcome any mental blocks that may be between you and profit, plus some golden nuggets of information that you can incorporate into your trading as early as tomorrow. All right. So let's get things started. Okay. I want to jump right into it. I want you guys go ahead, start typing your questions in chat right now. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Don't feel like your question is a stupid question. There is no such thing. Okay. Remember, I've been doing this for 17 years, but I also had a day one. I also had a lot of questions that I thought were stupid and silly, but they all go into learning. And that is what's most important. That is what TTG is all about. So go ahead, guys, start typing your questions right in chat. Let's begin that Q&A. All right, guys, go ahead, type those questions right in chat. How much do you day trade with? What is necessary? Okay, I trade with a very large account, but you do not need a very large account in order to day trade. Okay, very common misconception is that you need $25,000 in your account to day trade. You only need $25,000 in your account to day trade if you are on a margin account and do not want to be bound by the PDT rule. Now, what's a margin account? A margin account means that you are borrowing money from your broker so you can trade with more money. So let's say you put $1,000 into your brokerage account. Okay, if you're on margin, your broker will give you about 4 times buying power on that. So you'll be able to buy, $4,000 worth of a stock, instead of just buying $1,000 worth of a stock. Okay. If you're bound by PDT rules, so if you're on a margin account under 25K, what the PDT rule is, for those that are new, is you are only allowed to make 3 day trades in a rolling 5-day period. A day trade is you buy today, you sell today. A swing trade is you buy today, you sell tomorrow, or any day thereafter. So you can only make 3 day trades: buy today, sell today. You can only do that 3 times in a 5-day period. Okay. A way around this is to use a cash account instead of a margin account. Now, a cash account, you're not going to be bound to the PDT rule, but you can only trade with the cash that is in your account. Let's say you got $5,000 in an account. You want to trade on a cash account. You'll be able to trade with only that $5,000 plus 2 days for the cash to settle after you use it. Let's say you buy $500 worth of a stock. It'll take, and then you sell that position same day. It'll take 2 days for you to be able to use that $500 again. Okay, so you'll be able to trade with $4,500 until that $500 clears 2 days later. But you can make as many day trades as you want as long as you have the cash available in your account. Okay, very common misconception: you do not need a large account in order to day trade, or you don't need a large account in order to make money in the stock market. As a matter of fact, the overwhelming majority of my TTG members started off with small accounts. Watch, okay? Guys, my TTG fam, how many of you started True Trading Group with less than $1,000 in your account? And if you did, if you don't mind, comment in chat how much money you started with when you guys began trading with True Trading Group. So anyone that is maybe curious or has this type of a question, okay, I want you guys to go ahead right now and pay attention to all these comments that are going to come through chat right now. Meat Bull started with $250. Roger V, 500. Mika's 500. Matthew Chu, 2,000. Oscar Miranda, 1,000. Jeffrey Perales, 500. Jeannie Swanson, 1,000. Josh Martin, $300. Matt Lawhun, $900. Okay, you got a couple here. Miss Sharon, 8,000. Vog, 3,500. Wild Bill, 500. East Florida Fishing, 6,000. Lynn Wright, $500. Isaac, 5,000 bucks. My boy Alan Albury, $300. John Paget, 500. Dave Perry, 750. Tony, 1,000. Okay. Sean Miller, 500. Now up to a 5-figure account. Rodolfo, Pavan, Mark. Okay. Tanya, $250. Tanya on Facebook. Tanya, how are you? Mr. Blue, $200 and growing it every day, he says. Chef Daddy with 8K. We got Mr. Rodriguez, 2,000. Okay, so you guys are seeing Lloyd Braun, $200. My boy Ben, $100. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Just pay attention to some of the comments that are coming through the chat. These are TTG members that started with only a couple $100 in their account, and now they are growing those accounts up to, you know, 4-figure, 5-figure accounts. Okay, so you do not need $25,000 or there's some big account in order for you guys to start making money in the markets. It is very, very, very possible to start with just a few $100. So go ahead, guys, fire away, ask me questions. Give me some tough ones tonight. Give me some tough ones. I feel like you guys have been letting me off easy with these questions lately. Give me some tough questions. I'm here for you guys. How and what do you use yourself to determine what direction, anticipating how much a stock may move in a direction daily, in a few days, or weekly? What factors or indicators? Okay, John Reinberg, way too broad and general of a question, my man. Way too general of a question. Because stocks move for very different reasons. You know, there are specific indicators that I do look for, technical indicators that I do look for. On the daily chart, I'm going to be paying attention to your 50-day, 100-day, 200-day moving averages. I'm going to be paying attention to your MACD. I use the RSI a little bit, not as much as you guys might think, though. I know the RSI is a very common technical indicator. I actually don't use it as frequently or often as some people may think. I do like the MACD indicator probably the most on a longer time frame chart when I'm looking at a daily chart. Intraday, I'm going to be focusing on VWAP. I'm going to be using Fibonacci retracement levels. I'm going to be using my trade line. The trade line is either, it's a matter of personal preference. Mine is the 9, but you could use either the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exponential moving average. Okay. I use the 9. The 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, they're all extremely similar. They will, if you plotted each one of them on a chart, they're going to be a couple pennies off. Okay, they're all very, very similar. It's just a matter of personal preference. I use the 9. I believe Jason Simmons, who's another one of our moderators, he uses the 8. The numbers on the moving averages are, you know, pennies off. So they're all very, very similar. They all serve the exact same purpose. And then regardless what time frame I'm looking on, I will always be focused on volume. Volume is one of the biggest indicators that I will use, and understanding volume analysis is crucial in identifying if the stock has momentum. It's also crucial in identifying areas of resistance and support, and how aggressive, or I should say maybe how strong areas of resistance and support are. In True Trading Group, I put a huge emphasis on professional volume analysis. If somebody literally was like, hey, Mike, listen, gun to the head, you can only trade with one indicator the whole day, what would it be? I wouldn't even hesitate. The answer would be volume, because volume is going to give me the biggest insight into if a stock has momentum or not. And as active traders, we want to trade stocks that have momentum, right? We don't want to buy a stock and sit in it for 5 months. We want to buy a stock and sit in it for, you know, 5 hours, 5 days. Okay. We don't want to sit in it for 5 months. So I want to look for a stock that has momentum. All right. And volume is going to be one of the best indicators I can do that. Then of course, there's a lot of other things that get factored into it, like, you know, overall market environments, the global macro environment, geopolitical situations, depending on the sector the stock operates in, news for an individual company, news for the sector the company operates in. Then you have a lot of fundamental catalysts that go into that. So very, very general question. You know, I hope I answered it as, you know, best as I could. Otherwise, I can be on here for the next hour going over with you some of the things that I look for to determine where a stock is going to be going. And then when you talk about how far you think a stock's going to be going, I'm going to be using my technical analysis to identify areas of resistance. And basically, your job as a trader, just remember this. Your job as a trader is not to catch a stock's entire move. Don't try to. Okay? Do not try to. That's not your job. Your job is to identify high probability setups that you can implement your strategy profitably. That's it. Okay? I don't care if a stock goes from $5 to $100. If I buy a stock at 5 and I sell it at 8, 10, 12, and 15, I am happier than a dog in fresh cut grass. I'm not going to kick and scream because the stock went to 25. It's not your job to catch a stock's entire move. Don't try to. So what I'll do is identify resistance areas on the chart. Okay. That's what my technical analysis will allow me to do. I say, okay, here's resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. And every time a stock gets to an area of resistance, I will take some profit off the table. Because eventually one of those resistance levels are not going to break. The stock will reverse and it'll pull itself back. So every time we reach those levels of resistance, I take profit. A take profit target is a potential area of resistance. All right. I hope that helps answer your question. Next. All right. Marcia, what do we got here? If I am trading for monthly income, how should I manage my account? Withdraw what I make every day or hold to the end of the month? So, Marcia, what I would suggest is hold to the end of the month. Okay. What I would suggest is maintain a specific balance in your account, whatever that balance may be. Let's say I'm picking a random number. Let's say you have $30,000 in your account. Okay. And at the end of the month, you have $37,000. Great. You take $7,000 out of your account, you put some money aside for taxes, and then you use the rest to pay your bills and live your life. Okay. And you start your balance back at $30,000 at the end of every month. So whatever the surplus is, that's what you'll take out. You keep yourself back at $30,000. Now, at some point though, and throughout your career, you're gonna be increasing your risk and you're gonna be increasing your position size. So as long as you're not using all of the buying power, so let's say you've got 30 grand, you have $120,000 in buying power, okay? You don't necessarily, or $160,000 in buying power, whatever it is. As long as you're not using all of that, you're fine. You keep that balance. But eventually, as your risk grows and your position size grows, you're going to start to use up that buying power. Okay, so there will come a month where instead of having 30, maybe you want to keep a few $1,000 in the account, and now you go from 30 to a $35,000 balance, and then a $40,000 balance, until you realize that you're not using that buying power anymore, and you're like, okay, my new balance is 40. And now if you finish the month at 48, you take 8 out, and then you got your balance there at 40. And then next month you finish at 51. Great. You take $11,000 out and you put yourself back at 40. And then every time that you need to, you'll just increase that balance with some profit. So instead of taking all the profit out one month, you'll leave some of it in there just so you can grow your balance so you can get more buying power. Guys, listen, real quick. I guess the secret's out. I guess the secret's out. I will later on go into what you get with your annual Teaching membership. But yes, we did have 45 laptops when we started the stream, and now we have 40. So I guess the secret's out. I'm not even sure how this is possible, but we've already had 5 people since we've been streaming here grab a membership and get a free laptop. So we had 45 laptops when we started the live stream. So like I said, I guess the word is out. We will get into the details soon. But yes, we are giving away laptops to anyone that signs up on this live stream. The details will come soon. Let's finish the Q&A first. Okay. But yes, anyone that signs up to True Trading Group during this live stream will get a free laptop, but I'll share that with you guys a little bit later. We had 45 to start. We were down to 40. Would you buy Doge now? Listen, listen, every single dip and sell-off has been bought. I'd rather buy Ethereum. If you're gonna be buying Dogecoin, trade it. So my advice to people when they ask me about all these cryptos, the currencies that I would want to own are Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you want to trade Doge, trade it. But if you're looking for a long-term investment, I think you're much better off investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum. A, they're a lot more stable. B, they have a lot more use. Okay. And the thing about Doge, the reason why I don't like Doge long-term is because it's ever increasing its supply. So that's the thing that I don't like about Doge. The thing that's nice about Bitcoin is that there's a finite number of Bitcoin, which as demand increases, there's a limited supply. So the only way to satisfy, this is supply and demand 101. as demand increases for an asset that has a finite supply, the only thing that's possible is the price has to go up as demand increases. Okay. But Dogecoin, the supply is forever growing. So what worries me is that Dogecoin is front and center everywhere right now. That's not going to always be the case. It's all over, obviously, Elon Musk and Saturday Night Live. It's all over Reddit. It's all over Twitter. It's all over the media. It's all over everywhere. That's not going to always be the case. So as supply continues to increase, it's like imagine a stock with a forever increasing float. It's going to become harder and harder and harder and harder for that stock to move higher. You're going to need more and more and more and more and more demand as there's more and more and more and more supply. So trade the hell out of Dogecoin right now. The stock's going from the coin's going from 15 cents to 40 cents, then back to 25, then to 60, then to 70, then down to 40, then back to 60. Trade the hell out of it. But if you want to set it and forget it, I think you're better off in Bitcoin and Ethereum. What to do when we are having a deer in a headlight moment when it's supposed to be time to take profit? Okay, so what can you do? You got to snap yourself out of it. You really got to snap yourself out of it. You shouldn't be a deer in headlights when it's time to take profit. Okay, usually people are deer in headlights when the stock's going against them. Okay, usually you're a deer in headlights when a stock is going against you, not deer in headlights when a stock is moving higher. If you're a deer in headlights while the stock is moving higher, it's not because deer in headlights, deers freeze when they get scared. Okay. So you're not necessarily freezing because you're scared. Okay. You're just being greedy if you're supposed to be taking profit at this time and you're not. Guys, listen up. This is an important trader psychology lesson that you guys can use in your trading as early as tomorrow. You have to understand that, and this kind of goes back to what I was just talking about before about how you don't want to try to catch a stock's entire move. You want so badly to become as robotic as you possibly can in your trading. This is why having a game plan is so vital when you guys are trading. A lot of people buy a stock without any clue on what they're going to do next. You can't buy a stock unless you know these four things: your stop loss, profit target 1, profit target 2, and profit target 3. Before I ever buy a stock, I know those 4 prices. So should you. The reason why this is so important is because if you have a very clear game plan, you can now just say, okay, if I buy a stock at $5, my stop loss is $4.50, and my take profits are $5.50, $6, and $6.75. Just made up those numbers. Then you can buy the stock at $5. And now it's a lot easier for you to do absolutely nothing until the stock gets to $4.50 or $5.50. And that's going to be your stop loss or your first take profit. And then once it gets to 6, that's your second take profit. And then $6.75 will be your third and final take profit. Okay. Where traders run into problems is they see the stock going up and then they get greedy and they think it's going to just go up forever. They're like, oh my God, look, I just bought it at 5. It's already at 6. It's going to the moon. And then maybe it goes to 7. You're like, oh my God, it's a 7. Now it's going to the moon. And they just think that it's just going to go up forever. Stop thinking that. It's not what happens. Okay. Every stock you buy is not going to be GameStop. It's not. Okay. Something like GameStop is a once in a decade, okay, type of trade. That is not, that's an exaggeration. That happens a lot more than once in a decade, but that's not normal. It's not normal for a stock to do that. And if you're trading as if every stock's going to do GameStop, you know how many times that I've heard somebody say, Mike, SOS, big short position, it's going to squeeze. I go, no, it's not. Mike, CLOV, huge short position, it's going to be a gamma squeeze. No, it's not. Okay, because GameStop was a huge short squeeze for very specific reasons. Just because the stock has a high short percentage of its float is not an automatic buy and hold diamond hands to the moon gamma short squeeze. It's not that simple. Okay, that's why SOS is a total piece of garbage and everybody keeps buying it, waiting for this short squeeze. Okay, something fundamental is going to have to change with that company in order to get those institutional shorts off of it. That's what happened with GameStop. Okay, so guys, you can't be greedy. Take profits when your targets are reached. Greed kills you. Okay, greed kills you. All right, guys, I want to, before we go any further, I want to know right now, if this is your first TTG live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor and go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. Seems to be a lot of new people. So I want you guys type the letter I in chat right now if this is your first live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right, we got Lost Time. We've got Elena Lawson. We got Daily Donkey Salty Dabs. We got Ed Murr. We got Jaquez Hyde. We got Jay Bosfus Bollinger. I definitely didn't pronounce that correctly. We got Don Beal. We got Ashika. We got Croatone 84. We got Jose Rafael Marina. We got Daniel Lopez. We got CM Money. MG Desros. Iris Marrero. We got Callie Cohart. We got Doc Breezy. Charles E. Alex Santiago. This is great. Percussion TV. Pat Mulligan. We got Koki. 3J's TV. Dave P. Loy Nguyen. Tammy Hall. Mel Campbell. Kai. Father Guido. My boy, what's good? We got Norman Morales. Randy Whitmore. This is great. Link One. Fred Wright. Alexander Inacio. We got Tawana Cherubin. Brixington, Marshall St. Clair, Steve Owens. Look at all these eyes. Oh, my God. I can't even keep up. There's so many of you. Raymond Bankart, Alan Leroy, Abby. This is crazy. Rodney, Kevin, Chris, Travis, Lewis, Claude, Thunderbolt, Angelo, Joseph, Raul, Alexander, Frank. This is incredible. Guys, so many letter I's. I love it. I love seeing so many new people here. Incredible. I love it. For all of you that are brand new, for all of you typing that letter I in chat right now, you're about to get a crash course on what it means to trade for real. TTG is the truth, guys. There's no fluff. There's no BS here. Oh, I shoot you guys straight all day, every day. We are fully transparent with everything that we do. That includes all of our trading. Stick around for a little while, guys. You are going to learn something. I guarantee it. Okay? I guarantee it, guys. With True Trading Group, my partner Adam and I, we came up with the idea for TTG really back in 2014. You know, we launched at the end of 2016 in like a private beta version, and then 2017 we really went live to the public. We've been building this platform ever since. We work about 12 to 15 hours a day minimum for our TTG fam to make this platform as best as we possibly could. Our annual TTG membership, it's usually $2,212 for the entire year. But from now until midnight tonight, you can get 40% off for being on this live stream and get the membership all the way down for only $1,316 for the entire year when you use the coupon code TTG121 at checkout. For that payment, guys, we provide our members with access to, yes, a free laptop for the next 40 people that sign up during this live stream. This will be a brand new either Asus, HP, Lenovo, Dell, or Chromebook laptop. These are not going to last. Yes, we also do pay and cover shipping, and we do ship globally. You're not in the US, don't sweat it. You have until midnight tonight, and then that's it. All right. You also get a 15-course curriculum, the entire curriculum. There's no upsells in True Trading Group. You pay that one price for the entire year. You get access to literally every single thing that we have. The courses are a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. They're separated in beginner and advanced courses. Okay. There's also option courses. There's swing trading courses. There's trader psychology courses. Every single one of our courses comes in text and video format. You get access to all of them. There's no special pro VIP courses that cost you more money. Okay, you get access to all of them when you guys join. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. Okay, you get Quote Media's real-time level 1, full book level 2, and options data. You get Trading Views Pro Plus charting software. You get ETNA simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Access, obviously, to our daily trading chat room. That's unlike anything you've ever experienced. It's not on Discord or Telegram or WhatsApp. It is a proprietary charting software that has so many features, it's going to blow your mind. We share our screen with you during the day. All the moderators, we're on the microphone, calling out our trades in advance, answering questions, telling you where we see opportunity. Okay. Within chat, we're also with you the whole day. We don't disappear after 2 hours and you're left to fend for yourself. We're in the trenches with you all day, every day. Okay. And our collective win rate between me and the other moderators is about 83% right now between me and the other moderators that are calling out trades in chat. We're trading very, very well right now, guys. We give you access to all the mods too. You can DM us, ask us questions. We don't charge extra for any of that stuff. We do live workshops every week. We do one-on-one mentor sessions. We do private study groups. We're also going to be coming out with a new crypto course and a new crypto mod. Okay, we do so much. We go above and beyond for our entire THD family. We give away literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and prizes to our members. Every 300 members that we get, we give away a Tesla or 30 grand cash. Okay, and I think we are maybe like 70% of the way there for our next one. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group and you can register for that giveaway. So you'll have a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla. We do it every time we get 300 new members. And then again, guys, for the next 40 people that sign up for a TTG membership tonight will receive a free laptop. Okay. Your next question should be, why the hell do you give all of that for only $1,300? This is either BS, okay, or there's more to it. Nope. Watch this. If you were a part of another group and if you were promised the world only to feel like you were just another $1,000 upsell away from reaching your goal, I want you to type the letter I in chat right now. Again, if you've been a part of another group and we're always felt like if you just pay for this, then you'll start to make money, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. I'm sorry, the letter I in chat right now. Look at all of these letter I's. Are you kidding me? Look at all these letter I's. Guys, this is why we do it. This is why we've created the THD platform, because I'm so sick and tired of innocent people being scammed out of their hard-earned working money when they're just trying to learn a new skill that can better their lives and their families' lives, only to have someone that doesn't know their ass from their elbow promise you, just pay for this and I'll show you the secret. And then you sign up, you learn nothing, and they're like, oh, you're not doing well? That's because you didn't buy the pro. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess I got to buy the pro if I really want to know the secrets. Then you buy that and you still don't make any money. And then like, that's because you need to be part of my inner circle. If you really want access to me, you got to be in my VIP. Those are the people that are really doing it. And you're like, oh, well, I guess I got to be part of the VIP. And you just keep being upsold. None of that garbage with True Trading Group. That is why we provide all of these things for one price. No upsells ever. It should not be that way, guys. And that is why we do it. My partners and I, it is our goal to disrupt this entire industry so that everybody has the ability to go online and get a real education from a credible source and get the access to the tools and resources that they need. That's why we do it. Use coupon code TTG121, lock in the 40% discount, and get your free laptop before the price goes up at midnight. All right? All right, guys. Oh, 38 laptops left now. Okay, we got 38 laptops left now. So you got a couple of people that are jumping on right now that are signing up with that coupon code. Guys, you got to make sure you enter the coupon code and click apply code. You've got to click apply code. Otherwise, you're going to be paying $2,000. It's not going to automatically bring the price down to $1,300. You've got to enter that code and click apply code so that it brings the price down to just $1,316. That's for the entire year. Okay, you get access to everything we have. Adam, just show them real quick, Adam, so there's no confusion. I don't want anyone that's on the live right now, I don't want them to screw up and pay full price. If you guys are on the live stream right now, I want it, you guys should be getting this coupon code. We give this coupon code out on the live stream specifically. So there you guys have it right there. So you see that's right there is on the checkout page. If you enter that coupon code TTG121, you guys will get that discount. Okay. Guys, there's also a money back guarantee. It's right there on the website as well. I'm so confident that if you guys are willing to put in a little bit of work, that I'm confident you can do this. This education is what made me the trader that I am today. It's the same education I give to my TTG fam. Okay. So the deal that I'm willing to make with anybody that joins your training group, if you're, you want to challenge me, you're like, you know what, Mike, I don't know, man. How do I know you're not full of it? How do you know I'm not full of it? This is what I'm willing to do. You want to challenge me, I'm going to challenge you. Okay. And I accept your challenge. You should be cautious because there's a lot of scammers out there. We just talked about that. You're just constantly upsold. So I don't blame you for being cautious. Here's what I'm willing to do. Anyone that joins Shoe Trading Group with the coupon code TTG121, I'm literally about to show you how much I believe in this education and believe in my platform. I stand behind it. I put my money where my mouth is. I told you, there's no BS, no fluff. I will always shoot you straight into Shoe Trading Group with the most transparent group you guys will find. This is what I'm willing to do. You sign up tonight with that coupon code. If you go through all of our courses, pass the quizzes that are at the end of the courses, and attend one private study group, that's it. Do those 3 things. And if you don't make back $1,316, that's the price of your membership tonight with that coupon code. If you don't make that back, at least once through your membership, I'll give you all your money back. I will give you a full refund if you don't make $1,316 back at least one time during your membership after going through all the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group. If you put in a little bit of work, I'm confident this can work for you. 82% of our members have gone on to become profitable traders. That's why I'm willing to do this. That's why I'm confident that the education works, because it's working for my members. It's made me the trader that I am here now today. And I stand behind it. I believe in it. And if you're willing to put in a little bit of effort, I think it can work for you as well. Okay? All right, guys. So again, coupon code TTG121. Make sure you guys click apply code. All right. Now, let's. I'm going to shift things up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to shift things up a little bit, and we're going to move on now to the weekly outlook. All right. I've got a presentation that we've made for you guys. You can download this in the link in the description below. Okay. You can download this in the link in the description below. It is for you in PDF version. So I'm going to go ahead now, guys. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about what's going on this week. What are some of the major catalysts that could potentially move markets? All right. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. We'll pull up this little presentation for you guys. Like I said, you can follow along with me right here, and then you guys can download this. It is there for you. All right. Trading outlook for the week. Like I said, last week was a huge week. Okay. There was action and opportunity everywhere. There was action in small caps. There was action in large caps. There was action in the overall markets. There was action in crypto. There was action. It didn't matter what the hell you traded last week. There was opportunity everywhere. Okay. I expect similar action coming into this week. Heading into the week after a strong finish last week, the S&P and the Dow both reached record highs on Friday. All-time highs. All-time highs in the market. The market sentiment remains bullish and optimistic. You had a very mixed jobs data with unemployment. Okay. That is really, it's funny what's happening in the markets right now, because a bad unemployment number or a bad jobs number, really, or just call it labor data, you just compile it all together. You have initial jobless claims, you have the unemployment rate, you've got, you have new jobs, like, just compile all that together and call it labor data. If it gets too good too fast, the markets might actually read it as a negative, because if the faster we get to the faster we get back to like 4% unemployment, the faster the Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates. The markets don't like that. You had a horrific number on Friday. Okay, they were expecting like 800,000 or 900,000 new jobs. It came back at like 260,000. The problem right now is that nobody's going back to work. People are choosing to stay home and collect unemployment because they are making more money between their stimulus check and the extension of the unemployment benefits. You have people making more money staying home than they were going to work. That's why that number was so horrible. Okay, I've never seen any type of jobs number miss that bad in my life. You're talking about a 600,000 job miss. That's the reason why. Okay, but that paused the fears that people had about, because you had really good numbers going into that. Okay, like your initial jobless claims, they were all lower than what was expected. And then all of a sudden you come out with the jobs that were actually the new jobs, and it was like, whoa, that's a huge miss. And that's the explanation. So that tapered some fears of getting back to full employment too fast, which led to people being, okay, you know what, we're pretty far away from the Fed raising rates. And for that reason, you got that boost and the markets rallied up to all-time highs. So that's what you got there with the labor data. Coronavirus, is it still a major concern? It's really become, a tough thing to gauge because we're doing so well in the US that, things going on in the rest of the world are becoming just a non-factor. They're just becoming a non-factor. The reopening trade is in full effect. Okay. The reopening trade is in full effect as more and more states in the United States lift restrictions and go back to full openings. You have all your value names, energy, financials, healthcare are all gaining, leading the way. You had some travel, some leisure that did pretty well. US cases continue to drop. Okay. They continue to drop as the vaccine rollout is doing the best in the US than it is anywhere else in the world. But you have places like India and Brazil that are still seeing huge spikes in COVID. So, the markets, at least for now, and investors for now, have really just ignored what's going on in other parts of the world. As long as things are okay here, that seems to be the only thing that people really care about. Guys, we are down to 30 laptops. Wow. We started this live stream with 45. We started this live stream with 45 laptops. We are down to 30. We are down to 30. So the next 30 people that use coupon code TTG121 will get a free laptop as well as a 40% discount on their membership. For all of you that have just signed up, that means 15 people have signed up already since I started the stream. For those that signed up to claim your free laptop, after you join, at the bottom right on our website is going to be a little blue chat support icon. Click that. Okay, that's where you can fill out your information and then we can ship you your laptop. So that's how you guys are going to claim that free laptop. All right. So like I said, we have 30 of them left. Okay. What about the rest of the week? Things on deck, more economic data that we're going to be digesting this week. Not as much as we had the prior weeks, but you got some big ones coming out this week. Monday, you've got Duke Energy, Marriott. Okay. A couple stocks that have recently been in play. Novavax. Okay. Roblox. You got Riot. Everyone's going to be paying attention to Riot, some of these Bitcoin stocks. You got Virgin Galactic, Workhorse, the EV stocks coming into focus. Okay. Tilray, a cannabis company. You have a lot of, Revlon, some consumer products. You have a lot of variety in earnings this week. You have a lot of variety coming out this week. Tuesday, a couple of big ones that I'm interested in, at least. Electronic Arts. I'm big on like e-gaming. You also have QuantumScape QS, which is a battery technology company that I actually really like for like the long haul. You have Palantir, you have Lemonade, you've got Fubo. Okay, a couple of names in there that I like paying attention to. Wednesday, a recent IPO. You got Bumble. You've got PLBY. Okay, which is something that I've traded a bunch of times over the last couple of weeks. Thursday, some big ones. Alibaba. Okay. You've got Billy. Okay. You've got Disney, Coinbase, DoorDash, Canada Goose. Okay. Xpeng, another EV name. Friday, quiet. All right. So some pretty interesting, some like you have like some like momentum names that are coming out with earnings this week. So it should be interesting. What about some economic data? Tuesday, job openings. This number is going to be huge. This number is going to be huge. The amount of job openings that are out there is insane. Every single business I drive by, now hiring, help wanted, now hiring. Okay. Buddy of mine owns a restaurant with a bar and everything. He's back open, full capacity, but he doesn't have enough staff. Doesn't have enough staff to serve every single table in his restaurant. Doesn't have it. People aren't coming back to work. The job opening is there. He can't find somebody to fill it. My sister works at a hair salon. She's a hairdresser. Okay. Well, they're going to be opening back up at full capacity soon. But guess what? They can't because they don't have the assistants to help with a full salon. They don't have the assistants. So I expect those job openings numbers to be huge. People are choosing to stay home and collect unemployment because they're making more money than if they went back to work. That's a problem. Wednesday, you got consumer price index, core CPI. Those are some numbers you're going to pay attention to for inflation. Okay. CPI numbers, that's going to be an inflationary number. You guys can pay attention to that as you're looking at that for like getting a read on the rate of inflation. The federal budget, I mean, we all know what that's going to look like. Thursday, you got initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims, and again, producer price index, another number that can be hinting towards some inflation, like the rate of inflation. And then Friday, retail sales, industrial production, consumer sentiment, business inventories. So you have a lot of economic data that's going to be coming out here this week that you guys are going to be wanting to be paying attention to. Okay, a lot of things here that you're going to want to be paying attention to coming out here this week. So you got some earnings on some momentum names. You've got some inflationary data that's going to be coming out. I think that's where the focus will be this week as far as economic data is concerned, because last week, the number that came out on Friday regarding jobs eased some of the anxiety of, hey, this economy is getting too good too fast. The Fed might raise rates sooner than we think. That was eased on Friday. So now I think you're going to have the focus going to be, okay, well, there's two factors that would lead to the Fed raising rates early. And that's going to be inflation going too high too fast and unemployment going too low too fast. Okay. So you kind of got a little bit of a sense last week that the unemployment, forecast, it still looks like we're going to still be up there because people are just not going back to work. So we're not going to get back to full employment for some while. That was eased last week. But now these CPI numbers, okay, producer price index, if those numbers come back and it shows, like if we miss on some of these numbers, like let's say if it's expected to be 2.3 and it comes in 2.1, that's going to be a great sign for the markets because the market's going to say, wow, inflation is not a concern. The Fed's going to keep interest rates down at zero as long as inflation is not a concern, and the markets probably extend higher. If those numbers come back, like I got to see what the expectations are. I don't even know what the expectation is. I'm just coming up with a random number. I have to see what the actual expectations are for Thursday and for Wednesday. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. Let's say it's expected to be 1.9 and it comes in 2.2. Like that would be a problem because you're gonna be like, oh man, inflation might be going higher at a speed that is faster than the Fed initially expected. And that might rattle markets a little bit, might cause you to give you a little bit of a pullback. All right. So these are things that you guys are going to want to be paying attention to as we go into next week. Another active week for small caps in crypto? I think so. Crypto remains in focus, guys. Lots of volatility over the weekend. Obviously, you had Elon Musk on Saturday Night Live talking about Dogecoin. It did break below 40 cents, coming from the 70s. Okay, so a pretty nasty drop, but that's Dogecoin, man. It's volatile. That's why I'm saying trade it. Trade it. It did bounce back above 60 though today, so we'll see what happens. That thing's crazy. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, throw up a couple times, up, down, up, down, up, down, get dizzy, pass out, up, down, up, down, up, down, throw up again. Okay, that's the kind of volatility that you're dealing with Dogecoin. Then interesting. Okay. Doge 1 million to the moon. Okay. SpaceX VP of commercial sales said that Doge 1 will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond Earth orbit and set the foundation for interplanetary commerce. So basically, they're saying that they're going to be accepting Dogecoin as a form of payment. That gave Dogecoin a boost. Now, if you ask me, I think that's problematic. Like, I think Elon Musk just doesn't give a damn. I think he just like laughs in the face of regulators. You know, to come on and make some of the comments that he made about Dogecoin on Saturday Night Live skit that caused that big pullback in Dogecoin, knowing full well that you're about to announce that SpaceX is going to accept Dogecoin as a form of payment the very next day. I'm sorry. I'm not a regulator, but that seems like manipulation to me. And he doesn't give a damn. Doesn't give a damn. And that's why you had Dogecoin go from 70 cents to 40 back to 60. I see that as problematic, but what the hell do I know? Bitcoin continues to consolidate. This is really interesting. How Dogecoin is going crazy, Ethereum is hitting 4,000, and Bitcoin is just going sideways. Crazy. Volatility in Bitcoin has really settled down as active traders are really moving to some of these other coins. It seems like the steady hands and Bitcoin is becoming a little bit more of a stable asset that investors can hold, while the people that are looking for the active trading action are flocking to Dogecoin now and Ethereum. And Bitcoin has just been consolidating. Very, very interesting. There's been a clear divergence between the different coins. It used to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, they all moved together. One went up, they all went up. One went down, they all went down. That is not the case anymore. All right. So is more volatility ahead here this week? I think as long as you have people like Elon Musk that just continue to pour gasoline on this crypto flame, I think that volatility is going to continue. Small caps will remain in focus going into this week. I had a huge week trading small caps. Okay. Small caps were on fire last week. RHE, OCGN, COCP, I mean, NMRD, ISNS. I mean, just to name a couple of them. We had some huge trades last week. We got really good follow through on small caps, guys. The small cap market has really heated itself back up. And I think it's something that you guys really need to be paying attention to, because that's where my focus is going to be, at least going into next week. All right. That is where my focus is going to be going into next week. Guys, like I said, you guys can download this. Here's our disclaimer. You guys can download this. The link is in the description below. You guys can download this and keep it for your own records. You want to use it as some notes maybe as the week is going by, just so you remember, okay, what economic data is coming out on what days, or maybe you guys want to take some notes on what companies are reporting earnings on what days. This is for you. You guys can download it. Click the link in the description below. All right. You guys can click the link in the description below. All right. So that finishes up that. All right, so guys, this is actually going to be, I'm going to segue myself right into small caps and how we're going to be identifying opportunity going into this week. Okay, we're going to segue right into it. All right, so right now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to get over here, guys. Now we're going to take things right over to the charts. All righty. Guys, listen to me carefully. Small caps are red hot. Okay? Small caps are red hot. I have been saying this now. I said this all week last week on my live stream last Sunday. If you guys caught my live stream last Sunday, when I went over, just like I do every Sunday, my outlook, my trading outlook for the week, where am I going to be looking for, focusing on opportunity? I told you guys I thought small caps were going to be heating back up, and boy, did they heat back up. Okay. I will keep these in focus. There's one very specific lesson that I really want to go over with you regarding small caps. And really, it doesn't even have to be small caps in general, but it's really about identifying momentum. How do you know when a stock has momentum? That is really the lesson I'm going to talk to you guys better today. We're going to be talking about using volume to identify momentum. Okay. That's what we're going to be talking about here this week. I used volume to identify momentum all week last week, and it worked out perfectly. All of the setups that I was looking for, strong volume on the way up, decreasing volume on the way back, strong volume on the follow through. These are the things that I look for to give me entry points on grade A setups, okay, but also confidence to hold on to winning trades longer. Two things that amateur traders come to me and they struggle with the most is confidence pulling the trigger and staying in winning trades longer. Volume analysis, which is what I'm going to cover with you guys here now, will help with both of these problems. If you are one of these traders that really struggles with selling winners way too soon, you are constantly leaving hundreds or thousands of dollars on the table, this lesson can help you as early as tomorrow. If you're a trader that struggles with hesitancy, doubt, second guessing yourself, freezing, and just not pulling the trigger, this is a lesson that can help you guys as early as tomorrow. Okay, so let's get to some of the charts and let's go over, guys. Let's go over a couple of these plays. And I'm going to take you guys over to COCP. COCP is a stock that we hit on, what day was this? Wednesday? Tuesday. COCP is one of the stocks that we hit on Tuesday. Okay, like I said, small caps were absolutely on fire all week. Okay, but now, what do you gonna want to look for coming into this week? Small caps are hot. That means they have follow through. If a stock has follow through, that means it has momentum. Now, it's very tough to gauge, oh, I know a stock is going to have follow through before it actually happens, right? It's a whole crystal ball. You know, nobody ever really truly knows what a stock is going to do with certainty. But there are certain things you can look for that when you see them greatly increase the probability of a stock giving you follow through. But it all goes to identifying momentum. When I'm using volume like this, I'm not necessarily looking for, will the stock have continuation? The volume is going to tell me, does the stock have momentum? And if a stock has momentum, that is when you guys will typically get the follow through. It's cause and effect. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? This is not that type of an argument. You can't have the follow through without the momentum. You can't have the momentum without the volume. So we're going to go over some lessons right now where we're going to start right from the beginning. And we're going to answer that question of what came first, the chicken or the egg. Okay? Now, focus here on COCP. One of the things that I teach all of my TGD members when it comes to volume analysis is the heavier the volume, the better. Okay? We're going to talk about the difference between strong volume and just an increase in volume. And there's a big difference. An increase in volume is temporary. An increase in volume could happen as a stock just, pierces through a resistance level. An increase in volume could happen the second a press release comes out. An increase in volume can happen because literally one trader fat fingered a trade, and instead of buying 1,000 shares, they accidentally bought 10,000. Those are increases in volume. Not all increases in volume are strong volume, but all strong volume is an increase in volume. The difference is consistency. Strong volume is consistent. It doesn't just last for a 1 minute, 2 minute, or 3 minute period. It will last for 10, 15, 20, 30, an hour. That is strong volume. That is a sign of momentum. So what I teach my fam to look for, especially if you're going to be trading small caps, is you want to look for when a stock breaks through the high of the day, or any resistance level for that matter. When a stock breaks through a resistance level in general, whether it's the current high of the day, whether it's the prior day's high, whether it's your pre-market high, whether it's a resistance level on the daily chart, the heavier the volume that comes in during that break, the greater the chance that prior high starts to act as a support level. This is what you saw on COCP. Okay? See, this is what you guys saw on COCP. COCP established what was the initial morning high. At the time, this was your high of the day. But then you will notice that right here, we broke through the high of the day. Now, look at the volume. Look at the volume that came in, and I'm going to move this over so you guys don't get confused. At this moment, all we had were those two candles that broke through the high of the day, right? So there we are. Boom, we just broke through the high of the day. Perfect. Look at the volume. What I really want you to focus on right now, and my TTG fam, you guys know this like the back of your hand. We talk about this all day, every day. But if you are a newcomer to the TTG live stream, I told you at the beginning of this live, stick around, you're going to learn something. You better have your notebooks and pen out, folks, because this lesson can make you money tomorrow. Not next week, not next month, not next year, tomorrow. Especially if small caps continue the heat that they brought last week. We destroyed small caps last week, and they will be in focus for me again here this week. Look for this. The heaviest volume of the entire morning came in when we broke through that high of the day. So what does that mean? A, that's a sign of momentum. But B, that means that there's a greater chance that this previous high now becomes a level of support. Now, as I pan this over, notice how I said, what did I say to you before? What's the difference between strong volume and just an increase in volume? Who was paying attention? One word, type it in chat right now. What's the difference between an increase in volume and strong volume? Who was paying attention? One word, type it in chat right now. What's the difference? Yes. GV, Lloyd, Celeste. Look at my TTG fam. Yes, all my TTG fam typing away those answers. Yes, consistency, consistency, consistency. Cool Life, Soccer Mom, Miss Tiny Trader. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. All of you, great job. Look at the consistency in these volume bars. This is strong volume. That is strong volume because of the consistency. That told me at this very moment, I came on the microphone in chat and I told all of my TTG members that I'm looking to be a buyer in front of $1.80. Why? Because this is a sign that a stock has momentum. And as a day trader, that is what you dream of. You want to identify stocks that have momentum, stocks that are going to give you clear, definitive price action that you can profit from. This was my signal that this stock had momentum. So right there is where we got long in COCP. Right there. $1.84, I believe, was the actual fill. Let me actually pull. I don't have my fills from Tuesday. But this is $1.84. My TGD fam, you guys can all verify the order, the price, and everything that you guys all jumped in. Because the whole entire room, we all caught this move. We all caught this move because this volume analysis is what told me that this stock had momentum. And boy, did it ever. Oh my goodness. Look at that move. This is the definition of follow through, but it all started back there. It all started back there. That volume is what told me this stock has momentum. Once I said this stock has momentum, that gave me the confidence to pull the trigger. Okay? That gave me the confidence to pull the trigger. Now, what happens next? We break through the high of the day again because this was your new high of the day, right? Let's go back. This was your old high of the day. We broke through it. heaviest volume of the day, consistent volume, momentum, pull the trigger, right? But now we have a new high of the day. New high of the day. Then what happens? We break the high of the day. Whoa. Hold on a second, though. Look at the volume. We just broke the high of the day again. And again, the heaviest volume of the day comes in during that time. And you tell me, folks, is that consistent volume or not? Is this consistent volume or not? So I'm using the exact same lesson when it comes to volume to identify a stock has momentum, which gives me the confidence to pull the trigger. Then I'm using the exact same lesson again to say, this stock is now going to give me follow through. And that volume right there allowed me to hold during this pullback. This pullback would scare an inexperienced trader out of this trade. An inexperienced trader is going to say, oh my God, the stock is tanking. Oh my God, it's a reversal. And an inexperienced trader is going to sell the rest of their position right there. Right there is, I guarantee you there's people on this live stream that sold their position right there. Not me. Not my TTG fam. Because of this lesson I'm going over with you now. Because that volume told me the stock had momentum, told me that I've got a good chance of getting follow through. And then what happened? Boom. Boom. Monster trade. Final take profit came off the table right there. This is the difference between an experienced trader and a novice trader. A novice trader is only comfortable being in a stock as long as it's going up. An inexperienced trader says, literally, an inexperienced trader goes like this. Oh my God, this is great. 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 Ah, sell, 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 sell. Because inexperienced traders are only comfortable being in a stock when it's going up, because the only knowledge they have is price action. So they go, okay, stock goes up, good. Stock goes down, bad. Not an experienced trader. An experienced trader is able to analyze volume, like I'm teaching you now, to hold through this pullback and catch the rest of the move, the real move, the meat of the move. This is a difference maker, folks. I told you that this lesson was going to help you make money as early as tomorrow. Use this. Use this. Okay? This is a huge, huge, huge lesson. No one's going to go over volume analysis like this with you. I do this with my members day in and day out. And the difference between understanding an increase in volume versus strong volume is huge when it comes to day trading and identifying momentum. Okay? All right, folks. There you have it. Okay? Guys, listen, it is my goal on every single one of these live streams that I do with you. It's my goal to make sure that you guys get value. I told all of you that are joining me for the first time tonight, I told you, stick around for a while. You're going to learn something. Okay? I told you that. And now I want to know if you did. If you got value out of this live stream, type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 in chat right now if you guys got value out of this live stream. There's all my number 1s. There's all my number 1s. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Look at all these number 1s. Sick. Sick. I love it. I love it. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I told you we're going to learn something. And you can implement this as early as tomorrow. I hope you guys were taking notes. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. Look at all these number ones. I can't. It's so crazy. So many number ones. 1,400 people typing the number one right now. Awesome. Sheesh. Wow. All right, awesome. Guys, listen real quick. Now, I want to know, we got about 1,400 people that are watching this live right now on all the different media channels. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. How many of you are not TTG members? Type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member, type TTG. Because I know my TTG fam, they know this stuff because it's covered in the courses in much greater detail. And we go through this every day in chat. So I want to know who's not a member. We got Sid, we got Daily Donkey, we got Father Guido. Man, I can't even keep up. There's so many. Whoa. So many. Rohan Smith, CM, Callie, Alejandro. Katie is on the trial. Ron, Harrinder, Shiva, Ziggy, Mahir, Manuel Diaz, Brixington, Brian. We got Stephen Wilbers joining us again. Stephen, what's up, man? We got Richard Clark, Anoop Singh. We got SV, N. Lila, Derek Wood, Pat Mulligan, Josh Carla Bryant, Pancho, El Canavoro. I like that name. We got Pamela Thomas. We got Claude, Mike Rumor, Keith Brown, Blessing Moses, Poolman, Sam E. Oh, Jer Morris just joined the TCG family on Thursday. Welcome to the TCG family. Guys, all of you that are typing, you all need to subscribe to this channel right now because I literally do this 6 days a week. 6 days a week I do this. You guys need to subscribe to this channel literally right now. Okay? Literally right now. All right? Excellent. Awesome. Guys, listen. Everyone that just typed TTG in chat, listen up carefully. If you guys all got value from what I said to you before, this is even more important. Nobody is going to do the work that's needed for you to achieve your goals. Nobody. You have to be willing to do it. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not going to join True Trading Group, and I'm going to share with you some special secret that Wall Street doesn't want the little guy to know about. Okay? I've traded professionally on Wall Street. Believe me, there is no secret. There's no secret pattern. There's no secret indicator. I see the same charts you do. I use the same indicators that you do. The only difference is I've actually received a professional education that has made me the trader that I am here now today. And if you just received the right education, that's what my TGD members are getting. You have to be willing to just put in a little bit of work. You're learning a new skill. It's no different than learning any other new skill. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, being part of the right community that's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. That's what True Trading Group is all about. I guarantee you just learned more about volume in 30 minutes than you have the last whole year. I guarantee you've never had anyone break down volume for you the way that I just did, because that's how a professional analyzes volume. Guys, a one-year membership to True Trading Group is normally $2,212. But from now until midnight tonight, it's your last chance to save 40% and get your price for just $1,316 and get a free laptop. Okay, while supplies last. They're limited. We started the live stream with 45. I think we're down to what, like 26, 27? Where we at? Adam, how many laptops we got left, bud? Do you know? Or do you see it on your end? Oh my God. There's only 22 of them left? Oh my God. Guys, I started this live stream an hour and 19 minutes ago. Oh, there it is on the screen. So I started this live stream an hour and 19 minutes ago. We had 45. Now there's 22. There are only 22 laptops left. All right. So there's First come, first serve, guys. Use coupon code TGD121. Get the 40% discount. You'll also get the free laptop. There's no upsells ever. You pay one price. You get access to everything we have for the entire year. I want you to think of True Trading Group as the Netflix of trading communities, okay? Because you get access to everything we have and everything we ever will have. Think about it. When Netflix comes out with a new show, they don't ask you for more money, right, to watch it. It's included in your membership. Same thing with us. As a member of True Trading Group, you get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. Included in your membership, I told you earlier on, we are a lot more than just a chat room and courses. We are a platform. And included in your membership is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live, breaking, to-the-second news alert service that is in our chat room. It also has a squawk box feature that lets you turn on your speakers and someone will read the news to you out loud instead of you having to read the headlines as they come across the screen. Me, my moderators, my THD members, we use this every single day. It is completely invaluable. I can't even begin to tell you how much money I've made or saved from getting news like this. In this environment, the trader that gets the news first wins. And that's just the honest truth about it. And this Benzinga news feed gets it to us within seconds of it actually coming across the wire. It is a huge, huge tool. And this is included for free with your membership. You also will get Quote Streams Real-Time Level 1 and Full Book Level 2 with options data. Okay, that's real-time, full book Level 2. Okay, all that Level 2 depth, all market makers, you're going to get Full Book Level 2. That comes with a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Please use the simulator if you are just starting out or you are not yet profitable. Please use it. Stop trading with real money. Prove to yourself you can make money on the simulator first before you start risking hard-earned cash. Use the simulator. It is there for you. You're also going to have access to Trade Ideas Real-Time Scanner. This is a scanner that's going to show you stocks that are making new highs, making new lows, increase in volume, top gainers. It'll show you what are the best stocks for you to be trading on any given day to give you the best chance to make money. Then you're going to have access to TradingView's Pro Charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today, and it is included for free with your membership. All of these tools are included. You don't pay $1 extra for any of these things. You use coupon code TGD121 and you get a 40% discount, a free laptop, and everything I'm showing you here now. You're going to get at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting about an 83% win rate between me and my mods. We're fully transparent in TTG. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every single buy and every single sell that all of our moderators make. This is how you can track all of our trading performance, all the wins, all the losses, all the break-evens. They are right there on the website for you guys to see. You're also going to have access as a member to one small private study group with a TTG moderator. This is your chance to ask questions, go over topics and lessons that you need help with. Then you have the courses. Guys, this is a simplified version of the information I received while working at the fund. This is the information that has helped me become the trader that I am today, that is helping my THD members become the traders that they are now becoming today. We have beginner and foundation courses that'll help you guys if you're starting out, you've never traded a stock a day in your life, don't sweat it. We have these beginner and foundation courses that will hold your hand from day one. Then we've got advanced courses. We've got options courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses, how to trade during a market crash. There's even a course that helps you do your taxes as a trader. They're all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You have access to all of them. There are no special VIP pro courses that cost more money. You get access to every single course when you join True Trading Group. You're also, on top of the courses, will have access to a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops that myself and my moderators have done, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger. All of this is there for you guys. You have access to our live trading chat room where me and the moderators, we share our screen. We're on the microphone talking to you live. I talk to my members live about the volume that I'm seeing, about my entry points, my exit points, my stop loss, my take profits, my expectations, what I like, what I don't like. I call my trades out in advance on the microphone like I'm talking to you all right now inside of our chat room. You have access to me and all the moderators to ask us questions, send us DMs throughout the course of the day. The value you're getting here at 13.16 at that price point is insane. That Benzinga news feed, guys, whether you join True Trading Group or not, you're going to need news, level 2, charts, a scanner, right? You're going to need all that stuff. Guys, that Benzinga news feed, if you're not a member and you went to Benzinga on your own, they charge you $1,188 a year for that news service. It's included. The real-time level 1 and full book level 2, $990 a year. It's included. The trade simulator, $750 a year. And TradingView, $720 a year for that charting software. Guys, that's $3,648 in just additional tools. Free with your membership. That's why I'm telling you that 13.16 price point, the value you guys are getting with coupon code TG121 is nuts. Okay, lock in this price point now because we are moving our price to $2,500, not overnight, but slowly. We are moving that price to $2,500. Our price will be over $2,000 before you know it. That's still cheaper than most of our competition, and we're providing you guys with 10 times the value. The price goes up at midnight and will continue to go up every single day by a few bucks as we move our price to $2,500. Okay, this offer of 40%, which brings the price all the way down to $1,316 with a free laptop, is good until midnight tonight. And there are only 20 laptops left. So the next 20 people are going to get a free laptop when they join with coupon code TTG121 and lock in that 40% discount. Plus, that number, that 13.16, let's say next year, our price will be $2,500. So next year, when it comes time for your membership to renew, and I'm confident you will renew because 82% of our members have become profitable. So I'm pretty confident you're going to want to renew. Now, when it comes time for you to renew, guess what? You're only going to pay $1,316 to renew your membership. You're not paying $2,500. The price you pay today is the price you pay for life. Lock it in, TTG 121. Guys, it's our goal to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we need to provide insane value and flat out results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. This is not a sales gimmick. Our price will be $2,500 per year sooner than you think. We have 17 laptops now. 17 laptops left. I told you guys, these laptops don't last. Everybody loves free stuff. I told you these laptops don't last. My TC fam, let me ask you, what do you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth? Being a member, using the tools, getting the education, having access to the moderators and the mentorship. What do you think a membership is worth? Anyone that's not a member and is considering, I want you to pay attention to the comments that are about to come through this side of the screen. These are TTG members that are going to tell you what they think a membership is worth. GV says it's worth so much more than $2,500 a year. Jay Schmei says $10K a year easy. GV says you could charge $10K and people would still get crazy value. My boy Chris Botsis says $5,000. Miss Tiny Trader says honestly it's worth a brand new car. Trade Day J says $10,000. Lady Boss priceless. AP $2,500. Derek Davidson says it's priceless. Sean Gallagher says this is worth easily over $10,000. Bright Idea says at least $5K. Alex says the price is freedom. Omega says $5,000. Brandon Johns says it's worth the same price as a semester at college. Purple Cobra says it's worth way more. You can't even put a price on it. Bruce Sear says, I don't know, it's worth the cost of freedom. Makis says it's the best investment of my life. Makis says it's the best investment of my life. Gumba says easily $10,000. Massimo, $2,500. Celeste says $15K. Valkill, $10K. Maria Ramon, $6,000. Goat8 says 5K plus easy. Matt Lawhon says $8,000 to $10,000 easy. Blessy, 7K. Marcia Gomes says at least $30,000. That's in, guys, these are real teaching members that are telling you, hey guys, I'm a member. I went through the education. I have access to all the moderators. I'm getting the mentorship. I'm getting the support. I'm using the tools. This is what it's worth. Take their advice. How many of my Teaching fam that are all commenting, how many of you have already made back your membership fee? And if so, how long did it take? Comment in chat right now, guys. If you've already made back your fee, and how long did it take? Cajun Trader did it in 2 days. Kathy the Stock Owl did it in 1 hour. Jay Schmei did it in 2 weeks. Celeste did it in 3 weeks. Mike Doc did it in 2 weeks. Marcia did it in 2 weeks. Keith Jerham did it in 1 day. Badri did it in 3 days. 2 weeks for Mikas. Sean Miller, 1 month. Dave Perry, 1 week. Jeff Gloyer, 1 week. Trey Day J, 2 weeks. 20 days for Massimo. Brad Doyle, 3 days. Alex, 3 months. Sean, 1 trade. 2 trades for John. 2 weeks for Daniel Gawley. Ernesto, 1 month. Lynn Wright, 1 month. Pavan, 1 month. Omega, a week. Blessy, 3 weeks. 2.5 days for my boy Andrew. 2 weeks for Suring. Greta, 3 days. The next day after I passed all the courses, says Mark. Ressi, this is big. Ressi's comment. 2 weeks with 0 prior experience. Guys, take advantage of this coupon code TTG121. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Listen to members. It's the best way for you to get a referral is that of your peers. You have TTG members that are telling you that it's what they think a value is worth. You have TTG members that are telling you how quickly they've made back their membership fee. And there's over 1,100 people that have left us a review on Trustpilot. We are 5-star rated. I encourage you to go read some of those reviews. I made $342 in 1 day. I joined last weekend, and I have 2 jobs. That's the other thing. Guys, don't think if you work a full-time job, you can't do this. That's simply not true. The overwhelming majority of my members work full-time jobs. Guys, my TTG members, if you are a member and you're making money with your training group while working a full-time job, I want you to go ahead, sound off in chat right now, type the letter I, and type also what's your profession. If you are a member of True Training Group, you are making money while working a full-time job, I want you guys to type the letter I in chat. And also, if you don't mind, comment what's your profession. Construction, electrician, film business, diamond setter, nurse practitioner, janitor, tile setter, nurse practitioner, engineer, executive management for a medical device company, real estate, computer programmer, equipment operator, lineman. Wow, you're a football player? That's sick. I was in retail, application developer, a flight medic. Vintage auto restorer, a loan officer, a carpenter, credit analyst, aircraft mechanic, flight attendant, construction, a professor. I work in a hospital, merchandising, on the road. Fireman, paramedic, bakery owner, works in a restaurant. There you guys have it. Guys, the overwhelming majority of our members do work full-time jobs. Okay. We have a mobile app that's downloadable on iPhone and Android. Okay. That allows you to stay connected to our chat room, even though your guys are not in front of your computer. So you'll be able to see our screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and you get real-time push notifications sent right through your mobile app. That's how so many of our members are able to still make money while working full-time jobs. And then we also do different types of trading. That's what, like, we do swing trading in chat, which is you buy stock today, you sell tomorrow or any day thereafter. And a lot of our members are utilizing those type of trading strategies as well, that we're calling out there in chat. So, even if you're working a full-time job, don't think that you're not able to benefit from this. You just saw that one TG member said that they worked 2 jobs. Soccer, I think it was Soccer Mom. I think it was. I'm not sure. I forgot the user that said, I think it was Soccer Mom. But yeah, like I said, guys, use that coupon code TTG121. And don't forget, you guys have the money back guarantee. I'm guaranteeing your membership costs pretty much. That's how confident I am. This can and will work for you if you guys want to put in just a little bit of time, energy, and effort. I stand behind my program. I stand behind my education. It's what made me the trader I am today. It's what made my members the traders that they are now today. And that's what it's all about, guys. I come on here and I preach to you about education. Well, I put my money where my mouth is. I put my money where my mouth is. It's that simple. It's that simple. I don't know how many other people are that confident in what they're providing and the value that they're providing to their members. So if you guys are willing to go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the private study group, that's it. Put in a little effort. You're learning a new skill that can literally change your life. Try. Will the price go back to 1316? No, this is it. At midnight tonight, the price will never be $1,316. At midnight tonight, the price goes up and will continue to go up by a couple of bucks every day as we walk our price up to over $2,000. Use coupon code TTG121. Lock in the 40% discount now. Get the free laptop. There's only a couple of them left. Okay, they'll probably be gone within the next 2 hours, guys, honestly. You'll know that you're getting one of the laptops when you go to your checkout page. If the laptop is in your checkout, that means that we still have a laptop left. Once we are sold out, the laptop will no longer be in the checkout page. It'll be gone. That's how you know that we're sold out of the laptops. Kathy, the stock gal, says, if you want to continue losing money, then do not join. All right, guys. So use that coupon code. I put my money where my mouth is. If you guys don't make back $1,316 at least one time throughout your membership, after doing those 3 things, I'll give you your money back. What's the worst case scenario? You get a free laptop out of it. And you give yourself a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla on our next Tesla $30,000 giveaway. You just have to be a member. Just be a member. That's it. You guys can register for that giveaway. All right. If you guys are still unsure, we do have a 1-week trial. We do have a 1-week trial for those of you that are unsure or still a little hesitant. You're going to get 3 sample courses that are in text and video format. You're going to get access to our news feed, our stock profiles, and our analyst tools. You're going to get access to our trade ideas scanner for an entire week. You're going to be able to come in chat, trade with me and the rest of the team live, really get a feel for what it's like to be part of True Trading Group. It's only $3. It's a one-time payment of $3. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. You pay $3 one time, and that's it. Okay, that's it. All right. Now, you're not going to get the 40% discount, and you're not going to get the free laptop if you guys join the trial. I would just skip it, okay, honestly. But if you guys are interested, you can go to ttgthree.com for the trial. Again, that is ttgthree.com to sign up for the trial. But honestly, seriously, skip it. Skip the trial, get that discount, get the free laptop, invest in yourself, get an education, and get your butt in chat. Last week was a huge week. I'm pedal to the metal. I'm in 7th gear. Get your butts in chat, guys, and be there with me and the rest of the fam while we go through and we navigate the markets and we figure out how we're going to make some money here this week. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Coupon code TTG121. Use it. There's 10 laptops left. That's it. 10 laptops left, folks. Don't waste any more time. Stop listening to me. Go use coupon code TGD121. Click apply code. Get that discount. Get the free laptop and get your butts in chat tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Turn on these notifications. Smash that like button. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Again, a wonderful, happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers out there. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow.